Hey guys, what's up? It's Sarah. Even though a lot of my looks are pretty neutral, I haven't done my everyday makeup routine since I started the channel. So we're due for an update. Also, I've been shopping a little too much at Sephora. Apparently, I'm now a Rouge member. I wasn't even keeping track. They just sent me an email, hey, you're a Rouge member now. I'm like, wow, shit, I really spent a lot of money. Anyway, shout out to Sephora Collection for sponsoring this video. Sephora Collection is so slept on, but especially their eyeshadows. The last Sephora Collection product that really got the hype it deserves was the Sephora Collection Pro palette. That was just delicious. Their eyeshadows, in my opinion, are always really good quality. Very creamy, very blendable, doesn't stain. I think it's a perfect formula for especially if you're a beginner. Anyway, these are the new Sephora Collection. I love eyeshadow palettes. I have all of them. They have two called Bright Tones and Jewel Tones. These are the more colorful, artsy palettes, but I really love their neutral ones. So I always love a neutral palette, but I like to match neutrals with my undertones. That's why you always see me using warm eyeshadow colors. So they have two warm neutral palettes. One is medium warm and one is light warm. You got options. But if your skin is cool tone, they also have one that's light cool and medium cool. Again, you got options. Plus they're really affordable, $14 at Sephora. So I highly recommend checking them out, and they're so compact. Go to your local Sephora and swatch it for yourself. And today we're going to be using medium warm. I'm all skincared up and I just curled my lashes. I'm gonna start with the First Alley Rose Gold Elixir. I have dry combination skin, so I just like a really almost oily base. It just makes the makeup melt into your skin and it lasts longer too. For foundation, I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Light Wonder Foundation, SPF 15. This is in the shade medium. I've been loving this foundation routine. I'm gonna blend down a little bit. For concealer, I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. This stuff is so good, and you get so much product, much more than your average concealer bottle. Now to set this, I'm using the Kat Von D Lock-It Blotting Powder in Light. So I set most of my face except for the areas where I'm gonna highlight anyway, because it just gives you that natural foundation glow. For the brows, I'm using the Milk Makeup Gel Brow in Dark Brew. I remember when this first came out and I wanted to buy it, but I was a college student and didn't want to spend too much on brow products, and I finally bought this last week and I feel like such an idiot for not buying it earlier. Anyway, I'm just filling my brows in. It just brings so much definition to your brows and it makes your brows dark without looking ashy. Now to contour, I'm using the Kat Von D Shade and Light Powder. Pick up a little bit of this. And I don't like to do heavy contouring for just day to day, but I like to look a little bronze, especially for summer. Jawline, and I'm blending it down. For blush, I'm using the Milk Makeup, what is this called? You know those stick blushes they have? I just got the travel size. It doesn't say the shade name on here. Okay, I'm gonna put it in the description. I just like to dab a little on the cheeks. Oh, such a perfect color. Put a little bit on the forehead too. Oof, yes. Ooh, I forgot one step. I'm gonna use the Fenty Beauty Pro Kisser Luscious Lip Balm. I usually leave this on before I even do foundation, so my lips can be nice and moisturized before I put on lipstick. Anyway, for the eyes, I'm using the Medium Warm palette. I'm gonna zoom you guys in a little bit. To start off, I'm using this shade all over my lids. And then I'm picking up this shade for a nice orange halo. Next, I'm picking up this brown shade for the outer corners. I'm gonna blend everything in the crease with a clean brush. Next, I'm picking up this shade for the inner half of the lid. For the lower lash line, I'm gonna pick this up again. I think a little bit of color here really opens up the eyes. Now I'm going back with the Shade and Light palette, picking up the light shade and just cleaning up the brow bone area. Going back with the I Love palette, I'm just picking up the black, lining my eyes with it. And I'm just smudging it out as I go. For lashes, I'm using this new Pat McGrath Fetish Eyes mascara. So pretty. This can get clumpy if you apply too much, but it makes your eyes so big if you just apply one layer. Now I'm going to apply a little bit more blush. So I'm gonna go with the Becca Mineral Blush in Wild Honey. Also a really beautiful warm color. Oh, that's a little too much. Now for the highlight, I'm using the Dior Skin Nude Air Luminizer in 003. Broken now, it's very old if you can't tell. A little bit on my cheekbones. And I'm gonna use a smaller brush for the nose highlight. I forgot to contour my nose. Going back in with the contour shade. For lips, I'm going back with the Milk Makeup Blush Stick, because you can use it for your lips too. This is actually so good. I need to get the full size. And then I'm using the Milk Makeup Lip Color in Deuces. And this is the finished look. Anyway, I hope this was helpful. Be sure to check out the eyeshadow palette and all the face products I used. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what kind of boring looks you want me to do next, and I'll see you next time. Bye!